Yo, what's up, bro?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Have you eaten yet?
Yeah, I already ate baked sweet potato.
Sweet potato? That's not a meal. Everyone knows us Indonesian, we haven't eaten if we didn't eat rice.
Well, you're right.
Is that true? Why is that statement so popular in Indonesia?
We haven't eaten if we haven't eaten rice is a statement I often hear in Indonesia, even though Indonesia is a rich country with a wide variety of local crops. The variation in food crops available led to the diverse diet patterns in the heterogeneous population of Indonesia. Unfortunately, many places like West Papua are undergoing a dietary transition, moving away from the consumption of local crops toward diets with more rice and soy. According to the latest data, rice remains the dominant carbohydrate source. This is due to the fact that in the early 1970s, Indonesia's government decided to intensify the production of rice. This could cause food insecurity problems considering that the dominance of rice and wheat in a population's diet could lead to problems such as low diversity of food consumption and ultimately cause malnutrition and non-communicable diseases. This is a big problem for Indonesia.
Wait, so this is a real issue? I didn't realize this was such a big deal. So, what's the solution? A change in diet is needed to improve the food insecurity problems that are happening. This aligns with the second goal of SDG about creating a world free from hunger. The goal involves maintaining the diversity among food sources. In this project, the food dimension that will be our focus is utilization, specifically pinpointing on the diversity of diet. Aligning closely with Indonesia's government's objective on strategic food and nutrition policy, we're here to emphasize the development of diverse, nutritious, balanced, and safe food consumption pattern as a key component of food utilization. This project requires a variety of databases to form evidence-based recommendations. However, as of now, the database available in Indonesia isn't really real-time, fully integrated, and is not being used to its full potential.
That's where
The role of AI comes in.
SeeFood.
SeeFood is an AI-driven application designed to promote sustainable agriculture and culinary practice by aligning local crop cultivation with regional environmental conditions, while also suggesting nutritious and culturally relevant recipes within the availability of local sources.
This app aims to help two different target users. For farmer users, we utilize real-time data on weather patterns and climate variations from Indonesian Agency for Meteorology, Climatology, and Geophysics, and also Ministry of Agriculture as a basis for AI to forecast precipitation, wind, humidity, air quality, season, flood, and water availability for plants. Information about soil health will also be available through the Internet of Things that we put onto the field. This will provide data about soil health content of the field. Through a recurrent neural network model, SeeFood can integrate the data about weather, climate, and soil health to provide tailored recommendations for planting indigenous crops best suited to specific locales. This empowers farmers to make informed decisions, optimizing crop yields, and supporting biodiversity.
Farmers' data of crop production will be put as the basis for the availability of food in the region. Other than that, we will also use the recurrent neural network model to study the historical pattern of the food production in certain regions to predict the production of local resources. Beyond agriculture, SeeFood serves as a culinary assistant. For personal users, they can choose to log in with their Soto Sehat account, an app provided by the Ministry of Health, or just make a new one. SeeFood will encourage the consumption of locally available and culturally appropriate foods through AI-driven recommendations. With the recipes database from Indonesia's food agency, we will use the random forest model to make recipe recommendations based on local sources available in the area. Since our project will integrate data from various databases, We will use other AI models such as SGBoost and MLP to increase the accuracy of our machine-driven algorithm. To upgrade user experience, we also provide a premium experience for personal users who want to adjust the recipes to fit their daily nutrition needs. Personal users can enter their health-related data independently or choose to retrieve data from Satu Sehat by the Ministry of Health. This premium experience can be accessed through a monthly subscription.
Through this project, we intend to help the government by providing more comprehensive evidence such as real-time environmental conditions, availability of food, and local food consumption patterns to make future evidence-based policy and programs. We also hope to rediscover and revive the local dietary pattern that was lost to rice.
Yet, realizing these visions comes with challenges, especially since the technology we utilize may be unfamiliar to some demographics. We will make the app's user interface as simple as possible to anticipate this problem. Given that the system processes sensitive nutritional and health-related data, we use encryption, secure login, and follow strict data protection standards to keep your information safe.
To address these challenges and turn our vision into action, we have outlined a clear 3-year timeline. In our first year, we plan to advocate for the integration of the databases to the stakeholders from the related institutions. We also aim to develop the app, hold training for the use of IoT, and spread awareness about our application. The second year will mark the launch of our application. We chose Amon District, Kulon Progo as the first area of our launch. Kulon Progo was selected as the pilot project location for food diversification due to its agricultural potential and strong community engagement in sustainable farming practices. Throughout the course of this year, we will monitor and evaluate the application to continuously improve our users' experience. In our third year, we'll improve our app based on the monitoring and evaluation we had, while also trying to expand it to another region. Over the course of our 3-year pilot project, we aim to target 80% users satisfied with the app, 60% of APA crop suggestions match real-world yield performance, and 60% of personal users using recommended local ingredients in recipes.
Turning plans into reality requires not just time, but also thoughtful budgeting. The following table shows the budget assigned to different activities within the project. Notably, technology development and maintenance has the highest budget application as AI, real-time data, and personalized content require complex development and maintenance. As we have mentioned about premium experience for personal users, we'll earn $3 per month for each subscription as our revenue. In the end, this project is more than just technology. We believe that this project can support smarter decision-making through integrated data and strengthening food security in Indonesia. This is
SeeFood, from local fields to smart meals.